And first of all, they try and predict the stock market. That is a total waste of time. No one can predict the stock market. They try and predict interest rates. And this is it. If anyone would predict interest rates right 3 times in a row, they'd be a billionaire. Considering there's not that many billionaires on the planet, it's very, I had logic, so I had a syllogism and studied these when I was in Boston College. There can't be that many people who can predict interest rates because there'd be lots of billionaires. And no one can predict the economy. I have a lot of people in this room were around in 1981 and 82, and we had a 20% prime rate, double-digit inflation, double-digit unemployment. I don't remember anybody telling me in 1981 about it. I didn't read, I studied all this. I don't remember anybody telling me about the worst recession since the Depression. So what I'm trying to tell you is it would be very useful to know what the stock market is going to do. It would be terrific to know that the Dow Jones average year from now will be X, so we're going to have a full-scale recession, our interest rate's going to be 12%. That's useful stuff. You never know it though. You just don't get to learn it. So I've always said if you spend 14 minutes a year on economics, you've wasted 12 minutes. And I really believe that. Now, I have to be fair. I'm talking about economics at the broad scale, predicting the downturn for next year, or the upturn, or M1 and M2, 3D, and all these M's. I'm talking about economics to me is when you talk about the scrap price. When I own auto stocks, I want to know what's happening to used car prices. Used car prices are going up, it's a very good indicator. When I own hotel stocks, I want to know hotel occupancy. When I own chemical stocks, I want to know what's happening to price of investment. These are facts. If aluminum inventories go down 5 straight months, that's relevant. I can deal with that. Home affordability, I want to know about it. I own Fannie Mae, or I own a housing stock. These are facts. There are economic facts and there's economic predictions. And economic predictions are a total waste. And interest rates, Alan Greenspan's a very honest guy. He would tell you that he can't predict interest rates. He can tell you what short rates are going to do in the next 6 months. Try and stick them on what the long-term rate will be 3 years from now. He'll say, I don't have any idea. So how are you, the investor, supposed to predict interest rates if the head of the Federal Reserve can't do it? So I think that's, but you should study history, and history is the important thing you learn from. What you learn from history is the market goes down. It goes down a lot. The math is simple. There's been 93 years a century. This is easy to do. The market's had 50 declines of 10% or more. So 50 declines in 93 years. About once every 2 years, the market falls 10%. We call that a correction. That means that's a euphemism for losing a lot of money rapidly. But we call it a correction. And so 50 declines in 93 years, about once every 2 years, the market falls 10%. Of those 50 declines, 15 have been 25% or more. That's known as a bear market. We've had 15 declines in 93 years. So every 6 years, the market's going to have a 25% decline. That's all you need to know. You need to know the market's going to go down sometime. If you're not ready for that, you shouldn't own stocks. And it's good when it happens. If you like a stock at 14 and it goes to 6, that's great. You understand the company, you look at the balance sheet, and they're doing fine. And you're hoping to get to 22 with it. 14 to 22 is terrific. 6 to 22 is exceptional. So you take advantage of these declines. They're going to happen. No one knows when they're going to happen. It would be people tell you about it after the fact that they predicted it, but they predicted it 53 times. And so you can take advantage of the volatility in the market if you understand what you own.